Dear friends, welcome to the part 4 of the Excuses and Our Success online audio mini course. Part 4 is called Benefits of Giving Up Excuses. So imagine how would your life look like without the excuses that you're making for doing things that you know you should do or not doing things that you know you shouldn't do. So, what would you like to have in your life? Excuses or results? This course will help us to reinforce our determination to become fixed in devotional service and thus get freed from various excuses that obstruct our success. Now, if you imagine how would your life look like without excuses, I think it will be a very, very bright picture. For example, if you would have no excuses for your japa, why the japa is not chanted 16 rounds in a day or early in the morning, then you would be doing it and you would be very happy. Therefore, we always say that it's good to make a list of all the obstacles, all the excuses, and then work on them, eliminate them, because actually excuses are like mind viruses. They are like, they are like thoughts and feelings and energy that is very powerful because it is preventing us from doing something that is beneficial for us and that we want to do. So therefore, when we write them down, then we can see how they look like. We can see, are they real, and we can understand where they are coming from. So if you would not have excuse in a certain other area, then this means you would be doing something that you are not doing at the moment, and that is very, very beneficial for you. So how to deal with this, how to make a list of the benefits of giving up excuses, you can do like this. You write, if I would give up this excuse in this area, I would actually get such and such result. And then write it down. And then look at this and get inspiration from this. If we would give up excuses about our diet, we would be more healthy. So I'm not telling you just eat healthy. You can eat healthy and tasty, but be careful what you are eating, because for your constitution, something maybe is not very good. If you give up excuses for example, not reading enough, not absorbing knowledge, not assimilating knowledge that can help you succeed, then the benefit would be that you would be more knowledgeable, more inspired, and your action will bring better results. Now, if you have any questions or you want to make you want to share more benefits that you see from giving up your own excuses, then you can write them down in the comments section. I know this is new, this way of teaching, maybe for you is new, and maybe you are not accustomed maybe to write down. Maybe you're not accustomed to write down your ideas to share, but please feel welcome to do it. My friends are all very nice people, and they will appreciate if you share with them your ideas. So you can write down what do you see as benefits of giving up excuses, and in this way we can learn from each other. Now let us look at some of the quotes that I have found about excuses yesterday. I was looking something to share with you from different sources, from the internet, from different authors. And I will read them and comment briefly. Great leaders accept a high level of personal responsibility. They never complain, make excuses, or blame others for problems. Now this actually shouldn't count only for leaders. It should count for everyone, for any person who is a responsible individual. So never complain, never make excuses, never blame others for obstacles or problems that you see in your life. It is often the case that we know what we need to do, but we lack the courage to take the risks that accompany trying anything new instead. Instead, we make excuses for inaction. So courage, to give up excuses, we need courage. And we will speak about this also when we speak more directly how to deal with excuses, how to eliminate them. So one powerful factor, one powerful principle is courage. We can choose to make excuses or to make progress. This is up to us, up to our own free will. Any self-discipline, self-mastery, or self-control begins with taking responsibility for our emotions, for our reactions, and we take charge of our emotions by accepting 100% responsibility for ourselves and for our reactions to everything that happens, or for our responses, that everything that happens to us in life. We refuse to make excuses, complain, criticize, or blame other people for anything. Instead, we say, I am responsible, and then we take action of some kind. Refuse to blame others or make excuses. When we complain or blame other people, it takes away our strength. It takes away our power. Whenever we criticize or complain, it makes us feel weaker and reduces our ability to deal effectively with the situation. Instead, greet every setback by repeating, I am responsible. So we spoke yesterday about the disadvantages, and here is a description of one disadvantage, that when we criticize others, when we make excuses, when we complain, we become weaker and it reduces our ability to take productive action. It takes enormous self-control to refuse to make excuses. So once you have decided to stop making excuses, you will be challenged. It will not be so easy. It's like a spaceship. It needs a lot of energy to take off, to be launched. But once it is in the space, then it's much easier and much less fuel is needed for it to fly or to float in the space. So you need like initial push, and you need to push yourself to say no to excuses. It takes also tremendous self-discipline to refrain from blaming others for our problems. The failure to accept responsibility and the attempt to avoid responsibility for things in our life that make us unhappy, and to think that other people, institutions, and situations are responsible for us, this undermines our character, weakens our determination, and diminishes our inner power. These all lead to making endless excuses. Over time, we have seen that a large percentage of people never accept complete responsibility for their lives. They continually complain, criticize, make excuses, and blame others for things in their lives about which they are not happy. The consequences of this way of thinking can be disastrous. They can sabotage all hopes for success and happiness later in life. Most people grow up believing that if something goes wrong, someone else is responsible. Someone else is to blame. Someone else is guilty. Someone else is the bad guy and we are the victim. As a result, most people make more and more excuses for the things in their lives, past and present, that make them unhappy. People don't want to accept responsibility. People spill hot coffee on themselves and sue the fast food restaurant that sold them the coffee in the first place. People get drunk and drive off the road and then turn around and sue the manufacturer of the 15-year-old car they were driving. People climb up on a stepladder and lean over too far, falling to the ground. Then they sue the ladder manufacturer for the injury. In each case, people are attempting to escape responsibility for their own behaviors by blaming someone else, making excuses, and then demanding compensation. So these are the habits of unsuccessful people. Successful people consciously choose to avoid making excuses. They want to make progress, they focus on progress, and they don't give their energy to excuses, to negative thinking, to criticizing others, and even to criticizing yourself. So these are some of the things to think about. Tomorrow we will have another session. Tomorrow we will speak about confronting our excuses. So now we are entering the zone of practical things, that how we want to overcome excuses, and the beginning is to confront our excuses. Making excuses is called excusitis. It's like a disease, and we want to get healed from this disease by practicing certain things and by understanding the disadvantages of making excuses. So thank you very much for listening today, and you are welcome to attend our next session, session number 5, which will be about confronting our excuses. All the best to you.